Alright, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we have some leaks and rumors for certain jerseys around the league. These are all coming within the past week and a half, and we do have a lot to cover in today's video. And starting off, you can see from the thumbnail of the video, we have this Carolina Hurricanes Stadium Series jersey that was leaked out a couple years ago, I believe about 2 years ago now. It was found on eBay, about 20 to 30 jerseys leaked out in a store in North Carolina, and they were sold. And at the time, they were just prototypes, as that Stadium Series game was canceled at the time, and so was the NHL season. So this jersey was kind of, up in question if it were to be used again when they re-announced the game to be against the Capitals instead of the Penguins for this season. It was definitely uncertain, but we have logos that have been revealed for the Stadium Series coming up for both teams. You could see for Carolina, it is that exact same logo. That jersey has also been leaked out through a couple sites that had them up for sale early, and the jersey is the exact same for the Hurricanes, just using some prime green materials. So the logo and everything will be a bit upgraded, but for the Capitals, it looks like we're finally going to see the Weagle logo on the front of a jersey. This just being in blue and white, kind of that two-tone look for both teams. I'm sure we'll be seeing these jerseys soon, and we'll probably be seeing a leak or something of the Capitals jersey. Going to be very interesting to see what they end up doing in terms of striping and everything for theirs. But yeah, for Carolina, the prototype jersey is no more. It's officially looking like this is going to be their Stadium Series jersey for this year. Next up, speaking of more special events for this season, we have leaks of the potential All-Star jerseys for this year in South Florida. This was leaked out on the NHL shop as a promotional kind of advertisement here, and you could see these jerseys definitely fit the theme of the kind of South Florida, Miami Vice vibe with the light blue and pink colors. And I think these, if they end up being true, are probably one of the best All-Star jerseys of all time. Definitely the best we've seen in recent years. Really like the colors on it. Fits the theme very well. I feel like in the past, couple years, we've seen some pretty out there designs, and then we've seen some very toned down, kind of black and white, monotone looking jerseys that just really haven't felt like they've tied in with the actual location of the All-Star game, but these definitely do the job. And if you look closely, you can see the black and orange on the NHL shield, and of course that is something that we've seen on the reverse retros this year, so definitely adds to the speculation that these are for this season. And obviously this striping inspired by the 90s era All-Star jerseys that were worn for a couple seasons, and then obviously they were adopted by the Dallas Stars. But it is a very cool design. It definitely works for the All-Star game, and it's also going to be cool to see those Eastern and Western logos come back. They already have the orange and black on that puck there, so it would work very well with the shield. Moving on to some unexpected news. This rumor just came out very recently and was not something that I think many people were expecting, but we have the Canucks apparently getting a new alternate jersey. Now, this has been one of their alternates for the past couple years, the classic skate jersey from the 90s that they wore for the 50th anniversary, and it's kind of stuck around for the past couple seasons, but apparently they're getting a reworked version of it. This photo was leaked out from Fanatics.com. Someone put this jersey up early for sale on the team, and it looks to be very similar to the skate jersey they've been wearing, but with a couple minor tweaks to it. Noticeably, you have the skate logo on the front not having any white anywhere in it, and the jersey itself not having any white at all either. You could also see the red striping being much thicker and now separated with a black stripe from the yellow. And we also see some type of texturing in the sleeve striping on the yellow. Looks to be just these lines kind of vertically going up. I'm not sure if they kind of meet at a point at the side of the jersey to make like a V for Vancouver, but yeah, we've seen a lot of teams kind of doing that recently with the San Jose Sharks. I can obviously think of theirs being very prominent on their jersey, and then the Calgary Flames having the Blasty jersey with the flames on the sleeves. So interesting. Also, the collar not having any color in it, just being all black, and then we look on the inner collar, and we have maybe a mountain landscape there with a yellow background. So very surprising to see this news. I didn't see anyone really having any issues with their current skate jersey. I'm not sure if these changes are enough to really justify a new jersey. I think a white version would have been much better to see, but I think this one will still sell. This is a popular one with Vancouver fans and around the league, and yeah, I think maybe it'll be a chance now to pick up the older skate jersey for a cheaper price, but will be interesting to see how this one looks in a full Adidas version and some better quality pictures of it as well. And finally, we have leaked pictures for the Coyotes' new alternate jersey that has been rumored a couple of months ago to be coming out around January, and looks like those rumors were true. We have the Coyotes wearing these new pants. You have maroon as the base with this off-white cream-colored cactus coming up the side. Very, very cool to see. Obviously, we saw Vegas this year having the sword coming down, and Tampa, obviously, a team that uses that bolt graphic. And I think it'd be cool to see more teams doing fun stuff like this. I think it can look good when done right, and this is one that definitely fits Arizona's theme. This is a hat here that was leaked out on NHL Shop. This cactus on there having a very similar look to the one on the pants, so it's rumored that this could tie in with the jersey, possibly be a word mark on the front, which is a little disappointing, but you could see the outline of the letters there having a kind of maroonish, burnt orange look to it, so very possible this could have a tie-in. Of course, you could see on the left, this was their reverse retro for this season, and originally when they announced that the Coyotes would get a new alternate, they described this jersey as being the alternate. Was not true, ended up being the reverse retro. So on the right here, according to some reliable sources, this is pretty close to what we're going to be seeing with this new Coyotes alternate jersey, which is very disappointing if that's true. I think the striping and colors and everything are fine, but the logo itself, well, lack of logo, having the word mark, just Arizona on the front, is very boring. It's very lazy. I'm not sure where the obsession in the recent couple seasons of just so many wordmark jerseys has come from. I can think of the jersey from the Devils. We've got two reverse retros this year. Blackhawks and Detroit with word marks. The Hurricanes with the Canes jersey across. It just seems like we're having a lot of word marks recently, and if you have a great logo to use, or maybe a new logo or a secondary, I'm not sure why you wouldn't use that instead of just a word mark. It's very NBA or MLB vibe to it, and I think a hockey jersey just looks better when you have an actual logo on the front. But the striping, very similar to kind of that Reebok era with the Howling Coyote, where they kind of just had that two-tone look to it. And you could see we do have the AZ patches from that Howling Coyote era on the shoulders as well. So the color and everything is nice. It is going to be a nice addition to their set to have a maroon jersey to tie in with their other two. So yeah, I guess we'll see what ends up officially coming of it, but this leak is a pretty reliable source, and it is going to be a little disappointing if it ends up being a wordmark jersey. But the pants and everything, the colors are cool, so I guess it does have potential. Not sure how this would actually sell, but we will see, and we'll probably see all these jerseys we've covered today in the next coming weeks, because Everything, a lot of events are coming up soon here, so yeah, I will cover those when they are officially revealed. But that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more updates.